Hey, you guys, I'm WaybackGuy. We're back. This is Tex Murphy, an adventure game from 1989, guys. Where we leave off, guys. Where we leave off. Okay, so, a guy's dead. His name is Cal Linsky. He was a professor. And we're working for his daughter to find out who killed him because she thinks it was foul play. We don't know. There's some sort of conspiracy maybe going on or something to do with like an evil corporation or something. I don't know. We'll find out, guys. So I have a few leads left. I was kind of running out of leads last time, but I called Lee, our informant, and she gave us a tip for like $500 or something to find Blaze Wiener. So we know where Blaze Wiener, where we get information from Blaze Wiener now. We need to actually talk to Bash Daggett. Ask him about Blaze Wiener. So he's one of the guys still on my list. Blaze Wiener was a student of Cal Linsky or Carl Linsky. Carl Linsky. Cal Davis is another one of the guys in the game. Anyways, so yeah, we'll talk to Bash Daggett. He's kind of a roughneck sort of a guy. I also have a Larry Hammond. He is I don't know who he is, guys. I got his name down here. I need to talk to him. That's where I left off last time. And Ron Meat. I need to ask him about Larry. Okay, so anyway, guys. So let's see here. I think I have the the codes for these guys too here somewhere. So yeah, first thing we need to do is need to go talk to Bash Daggett. So what I need to do is I need to type in. We're going to go into our navigation system, guys. I actually have not read this whole screen before. A lot of interesting stuff in here. But to enter a code, we need to type in. All right, so now it's asking for a navigation code. So I'm going to go talk to Bash Daggett. He is at 4657. So 4657. Boop. Navigation, his destination is locked, guys. So I just type A for autopilot to be engaged. Yay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna go talk to Bash, and actually, we get super speed or whatever it's called automatically when you go to the autopilot. So that has been engaged. So we should get there pretty quickly, I think. I'm trying to find my nav codes for Larry and Ron Meat. I don't know. I thought I wrote it down, guys. Let's see here. I might have to look it up online if I don't have it written down here. Well, let's deal with Bash first, and then we'll deal with these other guys. Okay, so Ron Meat, I got his nav code now. Did I not write this down, guys? I think I wrote this down. You can see all my notes at meanstreets.waybackguy.com online if you want to follow along. 4525 Larry. I don't think I have info on Larry. That's what's going on here. All right, so here we go. All right, so we're almost there, guys. Going to talk to Bash Daggett about Blaze Wiener. Such silly names in this game, for sure. Okay, so let's get out. Oh, we're going to have to fight, guys. We're going to have to fight. Oh, crap. How do we do this? Let's exit the speeder. Press E to exit. Boop. We got to duck and shoot with spacebar. Here we go. Doop, 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 doop. Nope. Oh, the crate's in the way. Why is the crate in the way? Ow. It's so nice that I can take like several hits and not die. So it's like they walk in front of the crates. I think the whoop. Okay, here we go. Ah, jeez. I think the first screen's easier than the second screen. Man, I didn't want to have to do this again. I don't have infinite bullets. But I think you can pick up bullets usually after you get through like one of these screens. And you know what? I think there's only two dudes on the screen at once. There we go. Yay! Yay! We did it the first time, guys. We did it the first time. Okay, let's talk to Bash Daggett. Bash Daggett is the witness to Carl Linsky's death. He supposedly saw the guy jump off the Golden Gate Bridge or fall off the Golden Gate Bridge. We don't know exactly what happened. Tell me about it. Okay, we need to ask him about Blaze Wiener. And you got to spell it exactly right. Make it worth my time. I haven't got all day. I think we can actually threaten this guy, and he will actually answer questions. Let's just threaten. No time for diplomacy. I threaten to bash and crack heads if I don't get the right information. Boom. Yes. It never seems to work on women in this game, but it works on men sometimes. I slam my fist into the soft, flabby stomach, and he buckles over. I then catch his chin with a solid haymaker that sends him staggering back against the wall. Okay, that's enough. I'll talk. Blaze is a groundskeeper for the Giants at Candlestick Park. Okay, there we go, guys. So apparently he was a student, or he is a student, and he's a groundskeeper. I don't know. But okay, we got info, guys. Awesome. So we could go talk to Blaze Winter. I don't know if it's a dead end or not, but I've been looking for this guy for some time. So okay, there we go. So let me write this down here. NC navigation code is 1715, guys. 1715 for Blaze Wiener. Blaze Wiener. Okay. Where are we, guys? Are we in Bash Daggett is located in, according to my notes, I don't know where the hell we are. We're in San Francisco. Yeah. Okay. So I think Blaze Winger is probably in San Francisco. No, he's not actually. It's an NC code of 1715. Where the hell is that, guys? We can leave now. I don't think we need anything else from this guy. So just go. Let's take a look at the nav screen, I guess. And we zoom with the caret keys or the bracket keys or whatever here. Here we go. Does it tell me what the nav code is when I just scroll around on here? No, it does not. Okay, actually, I do have a map from the manual. Just a second, guys. Let me see here. Let me pull it up for y'all. Boop. All right, doop. And can we show this? Can we show this, guys? Yes, we can show this. Yay! Okay, so here's the map. Points of interest. Wow, okay, this is just like okay, it's kind of a map, but it doesn't give you nav codes or like regions or like area codes or anything on this map. It's actually kind of useless. Oh, well, let's not worry about it, guys. Let's not worry about it. Let's get back in the game. Boop and boop. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go talk to Blaze Wiener, guys. So he's at 1715. 1715. Go boop. And destination is locked. Now our destination, I think I keep forgetting. I think our waypoint will appear as a flashing dot on the horizon, if I'm correct. Although there are a lot of like mountains and stuff. Is that I think that's the Golden Gate Bridge right there, guys. I think we're looking at the Golden Gate Bridge straight ahead. Let's drive toward it. I was pitching forward and backward. To drive forward. How do I do that again? This is like a flight simulator, guys. Oh my gosh, okay. It's the plus key on the keyboard, guys. I use the plus key to accelerate, so here we go. All right, let's see if we can crash into the Golden Gate Bridge, guys. Whoa, what the hell is that? Whoa, okay, that was like a building or something we just went past on the left there. Why is the Golden Gate Bridge okay, I think it's... Okay, there we go. Now we're going underneath the bridge. Way! We went under the Golden Gate Bridge. That was so cool. All right, okay, let's type A. Autopilot engaged, guys. Okay, it's going to take us to wherever Blaze Wiener's at. 1715. I've not seen a nav code begin with a 1 yet. I don't think I have. Have I? So I don't know where this guy is. He's somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, I guess. Santa Barbara is like a 3-6 code. Eureka, which is up north, that's at a 6-2 code. Palm Springs, which is outside of LA, that's like out in the desert, that's a 8-2 code. So I don't know where 171. When we get there, I'll pull up the map and we'll figure out where we are in the state of California. I think pretty much the whole game takes place in California, except I think the bounty hunting occurs in Nevada. We did a little bounty hunting, I think, last video, guys. We're slowing down, but we're hovering in the air. I think we're dropping in altitude. You can see above his right hand, we're going down in altitude. So there's a little image of the hover car in the center of that screen above his right hand there. It's kind of, everything's so pixelated. Okay, there we go. Yay! Okay, so where are we? Let me press E. Well, let's just take a look now, guys. Oh, okay, it's in San Francisco. Okay, apparently SF, San Francisco. Apparently we're in San Francisco. Okay, so exit that. Okay, so I can still press E. You know what, guys? Let's save. So how do we save in this game, guys? I think I pressed D. I don't want to press the wrong button. D? Yeah, there we go. Okay, our last save was on game 000. So I press S for game 001. S, yay, yeah, Y, yay. Okay, we saved, yay. And you have infinite saves, so that's kind of a nice thing in the game. There is no quick save, I don't think. Unless I bound it to like a hotkey or something. Blaze Wiener. I walk out on the field and see a guy sitting in a dugout eating some lunch. As I get closer, I see that he matches the description of Blaze Wiener given to me by Bash Daggett. Yeah, I was upset about the grade I got in Linsky's class, and I sent the note. But I got over it. When he died, I was out of town, says Blaze. I asked him some more questions, which he seems to answer honestly. Sounds like he's being straight with me. He's got a plate with some sort of fish on it. I'm a little hungry, so I ask what he's eating. It's red herring, he replies. This game, guys, this game. Oh, no. It's a dead end. It's a dead end, guys. Oh, the humor in this game. Okay, that cost me $500. I gave Lee, if I press L, I can talk to Lee. Maybe I can get my money back. You guys think I can get my money back? How would I do that? Give me back my money, Lee. What kind of such a weird phone? Enhance. Yes, enhance. Okay.
What do you need, Murphy?
Refund. Refund. I want a refund. I want my $500 back. Refund.
Sorry, can't help you.
Okay, fine. Screw it. All right, how do I get out of this? Escape. Yay. Bye, Lee. Bye. All right. So, okay, that was Blaze Wiener, dudes. Okay, so we're done with that. That was a dead end. All right, so I kind of... I was excited to see the guy. They didn't even have a picture of the guy. Oh, well. I wanted to see what he looked like. Okay, so we got to go to Ron Meat now. So in nav code, guys, boop. We need to ask Ron Meat about Larry Hammond because he may know something. And then I'm almost out of leads, guys. I know. I don't want to. I have not had to check a walkthrough yet. All right, so let's type in for nav code, and let's go to Ron Meat, which is 45. Ooh, wait. It's yeah. Okay, 45. There we go. The numpad does work. 4525. Enter. Hey. I don't know where that is, but let's go. Autopilot, guys. Autopilot. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. I don't know if that's like a DVD player or something in the upper right of the screen. It looks like it, or it looks like a laser disc player or something. It's a huge, it's got a huge slot in it. Too bad we can't like watch like the news or something on the screen in the center. That'd be interesting to see like what's going on. They had like backstory of these characters and stuff. They could have done more with this game, but this game came out in 1989, guys. So this is actually this is really impressive for 1989. That was what, like 30 years ago or 35 years ago or something like that. All right, I think we're dropping down in altitude. You can see those red numbers in the center of the screen above his right hand. That number's going down, indicating we're dropping down. Oh my gosh, guys! That looked like that's the Golden Gate Bridge over there. We're still in SF, aren't we? San Francisco. Yep. Oop. Okay. Q. All right. So let's save again, guys. D, and let's go to the next slot and press S. Yes. Press Y. Yes. Let's get out. E. Get out of the speeder. I don't know if we have to fight anybody. Let's see. Okay. No. Cool. Q. This looks like the same background as Bash Daggett, doesn't it? At the base of Coit Tower, I wait for Ron Meat. I finally see him. He has radiation burns over most of his face, but he has a nice eye. Too bad he doesn't have another one to match. I call him over to the side of my speeder. What? This guy is Cyclops. What is this? He's got one eye. What? What's going on here? Smoking a cigarette. It's a cigarette smoking Cyclops. Cigarette smoking Cyclops. Say that 3 times fast. Cigarette smoking Cyclops. Cigarette smoking Cyclops. All right, let's ask him about Larry Hammond. Larry Hammond. You got to spell it right too, guys. Otherwise, the game screws you. Hammond. Stick it, fish face. Wait, no. Okay, I'm gonna threaten this guy. He kind of seems like a tough guy, but usually you can threaten the tough guys, I think. So let's threaten. It's time to get tough. I get a steely-eyed look and say that I'll air out that oversized skull if you don't get the facts now. Yes, it worked, guys. It worked. I slam my fist into the soft, flabby stomach. Oh, it's the same text, guys. I then catch his chin with a solid haymaker that sends him staggering back against the wall. Okay, that's enough. I'll talk. Okay, you'll find him in Freaktown at the old warehouse. Ooh, okay. All right, so NC 4935, guys. NC 4935. Okay. Now I do like to keep track. I try to keep track of the connections in the game, like who gives me the information for what. So Ron Meat gave me the information for Larry, so I'll point an arrow to Larry there. And let me actually pull up. Let me see here. Let me pull up my own notes online. So yeah, like I said, you can go to meanstreets.waybackguy.com if you really want to follow my own notes. I think maybe I have updated notes online. Wait a minute. Let me see here. We already talked to Wanda. Okay. All right. So, okay, let's go there, guys. Let's do that. I don't know if there's anything else to ask this guy. Let's just try asking him some other stuff. It's time to get tough and steal you. I didn't mean to punch him again. I accidentally hit enter. Okay, no. Let's go to 4935. I got it right, guys. 4935. I got it. 4935. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's ask him another question. Now there are all these different keywords in the game manual. So I'm going to ask him about some of the keywords like MTC Corp. That's the corporation that the dead guy Carl Linsky was working for. Sorry, I can't help you. And if they say, sorry, I can't help you, there's nothing you can do. It doesn't give you an option to threaten or whatever. But I have learned as I've been playing this game, you need to threaten and bribe people more than I had been doing. I think it might be impossible to beat the game without bribing or threatening at least a few people. You can get free info. You can get free info from Vanessa, who works for us, or you can pay for info from our informant, Lee. So let's try Overlord. It's Project Overlord that MTC Corp was working on, that Carl Linsky was working on as a scientist for MTC Corp. He was a scientist and a professor. Password. I don't know why he would know any passwords. No, what else we got? Law and Order. That's a fascist political organization in the game. Those SUBs have threatened me several times. They think I look like one of those freaks. I've heard they're planning something big, and I know it is going to happen soon. Oh. Well, let's see if we can threaten him and get more info from him. Okay, you hit him in the face again. He's hit this guy 3 times. Oh, man. Those goose-stepping thugs are preparing to move against us, but we'll be ready for them. If they try to run us out, we'll take the whole city with us, not just Freaktown. All right, so there's nothing else there. Let's see what else we ask him about. Gideon Enterprises. Enterprises. Oh, yeah, so MTC Corp is, I think, part of Gideon Enterprises, if I remember correctly. They got nothing there on that. Nexus, that's like the computer systems. That's the like Windows operating system, I think, in the game. Pass card, he probably didn't have that. I'm just asking him all the keywords just in case I missed something, guys. I doubt we're gonna have to ask about insurance anymore in this game, but there we go. Okay, let's leave. He's a Cyclops. That's like creepy. All right, so nav code. We got another nav code, guys. Man, guys, this is my last. This is like my last lead. So let's do this. Hopefully, we get more info from this person. Otherwise, I need to go back and find somebody who I should have bribed or threatened before, and I didn't. Like Bash Daggett. I missed that one. But I didn't really. It was actually a dead end, anyways, because he gave me info on Blaze Wiener. Autopilot, guys. Autopilot. Let's go. Let's go. So we're gonna go to Larry Hammond. And we need to ask Larry Hammond about law and order. That's what my notes say, at least. Here we go. Here we go. And you can see that number in the upper left, that blue number that's going down towards 0. Once it hits 0, we've hit our destination. It's kind of like the distance we are away from our waypoint, from our destination. So we're very close now. He's, I think, slowing down. He might have turned off warp speed or whatever. Is it called? I think it is called warp speed. So, all right, he's dropping down in altitude. All right, so let's go ahead and save again. Press D, guys. Let's do it for the next slot. I think it's 3. Save. Yep. All right, let's get out. Don't know if there'll be a gunfight. We'll see. Oh, nope. We're still in San Francisco because there's the tower. All right, let's do this. The address I have for the mutant computer specialist, Larry Hammond, is a decaying old warehouse building in the heart of Freaktown. This is where most of the unfortunate individuals live who suffered severe damage from nuclear radiation. Many of their offspring suffered genetic damage resulting in some rather grotesque mutations. Most were treated as outcasts and were forced into this community, away from those not affected. I stepped through a partially open doorway into a large room. I see several large mutants, and none of them look too happy to see me. I'm looking for Larry Hammond, I say. Quickly, a fellow steps forward. He's about 30 and looks like he's got a serious grudge against the world. Some people are so ungrateful for extra blessings. At least he was born with all his vital organs inside his body. My name is Larry, and this is my brother Daryl. Feel free to speak in front of him. What can I do for you? Ooh, okay. All right. Yeah, we're finding mutants tonight, guys. Okay, we got 2 heads. We got 2 heads. So, who's in control? I mean, if you got 2 heads, you got 2 brains. Like, who's the guy? Like, who's the guy who's like doing all the physical? Like, does the left head do all like the left arm and the left leg, and the right head does the right? Like, how does all that work? I don't know. So, which one's Larry and which one's Daryl? Okay, apparently there's 2 guys. I'm gonna write this down. I guess I don't know if it really matters, but Larry also Daryl is the other guy's name. I guess we're going to talk to them both simultaneously as they're right next to each other, right? Okay, let's do a question. I need to ask them about law and order. Let's do that, guys. Law and order. Boop. Those goose-stepping thugs are preparing to move against us, but we'll be ready for them. Wait, I already heard this text from, what was his name? Ron Meat. If they try to run us out, we'll take the whole city with us, not just Freaktown. Okay, now I can threaten them. So yeah, the backstory, guys, is like World War III happened or whatever, and there was nuclear war or whatever. So this is kind of like a dystopian sort of futuristic setting in this game. Let's threaten them. It's time to find out if they're getting the truth. If I'm getting the truth, I tell the little manster I'll shove his brother's head down his throat if I don't get some answers. No, they threw us out, guys. Big mistake. Before I have a chance to do any more than shoot my mouth off, 2 guys appear from nowhere, work me over pretty good, and knock me out. As I regain consciousness, I groggily realize I'm being thrown out the front door. No! Okay, it's okay, guys. They forget everything. We can go back and try again. But what we're going to have to do here, I think, because it gives us the option, if we want any more information, is we're going to have to bribe them. We're going to have to spend some money. So let's get back through this again. I'm gonna ask him about law and order, because this is like it, guys. This. Hopefully, this will give me another lead. Oh, oopsie! Law and order. Hit enter too many times there. All right, bribe. All right, I'm not interested in your bribes. Keep your money. I'll tell you what I know. What? Wait, oh, we already heard this. Those goose-stepping thugs are preparing to move against us, but we'll be ready for them. If they try to run us out, we'll take the whole town with us, not just Freaktown. And then I threaten them. Well, why did they say to ask this guy about law and order? Okay, wait a minute. I think I know a guy. I do have a keyword. Let me get back in there. We'll ask him about Robert Knott. Robert Knott is the leader of Law and Order, the political organization. Maybe I'll get some info by asking him about the leader, Robert Knott. So Robert Knott. Boop. I know he hates freaks and heads, the Law and Order party, but heads, Law and Order party, but that's about it. When I did work for Gideon, I saw him and Frank Shimming together. Okay, Frank Shimming, guys, is the current president of Gideon Enterprises. So there's a connection. He's telling us there's a connection between, I got to write this down too. Told us there's a connection between Shimming and Knott. I kind of figured as much. These are like the two major organizations in the game, Gideon Enterprises and Law and Order. So I figured they probably would be, connected in some way at some point in the game. I saw him and Frank Shimming together on occasion discussing business. All right, so we have more options here. Let's threaten. It may not work, so let's try. It didn't work. Okay. Well, let's try bribing him. I don't know if bribing is going to work either, though, because it doesn't seem like he'll take bribes. Let's try again. See if we get any different text when we try to bribe him about Robert Knott. The game was kind of guiding me toward this guy, and a game told me to ask him. I think it was Wanda with the Chronicles, San Francisco Chronicle. Wanda Peck. I think she was the one who told us to talk to Larry Hammond about Law and Order. So this guy should have more info. I just don't know what the thing is I need to ask him about. Oh, Robert Knott. And then let's do bribe. I'm not interested in money. I'll tell you what I know. I know he hates freaks and heads. We already heard all that. Huh. So should I go back to Frank Shimming and ask him about Robert Knott? I don't know if I did that yet or not. Not. Jeez. All right, man. I think I might have used up all my leads in the game. Well, that sucks. That sucks, guys. And Blaze Wiener was a dead end. That sucks. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, so I might have to check guide. No. Wait, let me go back. I gotta use up all my questions with this guy. There might be more from this guy. I must not be asking him the right keywords or something. Let me try asking him a bunch more questions about different things and people, and maybe we'll hit something. Logically speaking, he should know something about Law and Order. So that means he should know something about, he mentions Shimming and Gideon Enterprises. Let's ask him about Frank Shimming. I met him once before he was president, and he seemed like the type of person who would enjoy pulling the wings off flies. All right, so then I bribe him. He's probably not going to take it. Not interested in your money. And then if I threaten, he'll throw me out, right? Let's see. Yeah, okay. So I guess, now if you can't threaten or bribe a guy when you ask him a question about one thing or another thing, does that mean you can't bribe or threaten him about anything? So maybe he's not bribable or threatenable, guys. I don't know. And they make you go through this test every time, guys. Okay, let's ask him about Gideon Enterprises. Things went from bad to worse when Frank Shimming took over presidency of Gideon Enterprises. Bribe. I don't want to get kicked out again, so let's not do threaten because I don't think it's gonna work. Let's do the keywords like MTC Corp. About a year ago, new name, guys. Tom Griffith, the vice president of MTC Corp, hired me to design a computer for Overlord project. Okay, that's two keywords there, guys. Or there's a bunch of keywords here. But Tom Griffith, I haven't seen that name yet. Okay, so this is Larry Hammond. So I'm gonna write this down. Larry Hammond. He mentioned a Tom Griffith. I gotta make sure I spell it right. He's the VP of it says MTC Corp. Okay. And Larry hired him to design a computer. Okay, Larry designed computers for Overlord project. You know, if this guy knows about computer stuff, maybe he can help me with the pass card that I need for I think Cal Davis's computer in Santa Barbara, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna ask him about Overlord. They also wanted 8 access terminals. A colleague of mine, Cal Davis. Okay, so Larry, colleague of Cal Davis, who is dead, by the way. So this is a key word there, Cal Davis. I need into Cal Davis's computer. The problem is I can't get in there because there's like a pass card or something inside a cage housing a gorilla at his research lab, and I can't get past the gorilla. This whole thing, this story is, I think, mind control. I think the corporation or MTC Corp or whatever, I think they were trying. I think it's mind. What is it? I think it's one of them. Someone mentioned it. It's actually, it doesn't stand for Management Training Center. It's which is what Frank Shimming said it stood for. Another guy actually working on it said he thought that MTC Corp stood for management through control. So yeah, I think they're working on some sort of mind control devices or something in this game. And might have driven Carl Linsky crazy or something, and they kind of like ordered him to jump off the bridge and kill himself. That's a theory. I don't know for sure, guys. We don't know. We're trying to figure out the mystery. So a colleague of mine, Cal Davis, told me that he had been hired by MTC Corporation to do research on controlling human behavior through direct brain stimulation. There it is, guys. When I started asking questions, they told me it was none of my business. When I read that Davis had been killed, I decided to go into hiding. If you're looking for a way to stop Project Overlord, I am, kinda. You'll have to get to the main computer and destroy the satellite. To gain access to the destruct sequence, you'll need all 8 pass cards and passwords. Oh my gosh, this guy's full of info, guys. This guy's full of info. Okay, this is like probably the end. This is probably the end game thing, like the whole goal of the game. The goal at the beginning of the game was to find out who killed Carl Linsky, but this is probably what we need to do to win the game. Is we need to get all 8 pass cards. So get 8 pass cards and passwords to main computer, destroy satellite. So what is it? Is it satellites are controlling people's minds or something? Yeah, this isn't a little kooky. All right, each scientist involved with the project has one. Actually, it could make sense, you know, if like the satellite's sending signals back and forth to like these microchips or something that are in people's heads or something. Yeah, I could see that as something that could really happen in real life. I didn't know. What do you guys think? Each scientist involved with the project has one. My gray pass card was stolen. Oh no. Okay. He had one stolen. No, his gray, spelled with an E. Okay, gray pass card was stolen. Okay. By members of Law and Order Party. Oh, okay. Stolen by Law and Order. So we need to find some Law and Order members, I guess. You know what? We're probably going to have to infiltrate Law and Order to get that card at some point. My pass card is King. Okay. So his is King. Because each one has a different code name or something, or password. Oh, his password is King. Okay, password. Who's king? Because like Carl Linsky's password was bishop, I think, and then they're all like chess pieces. I think they're all chess pieces, guys. I have it written down here. I'm not going to sift through all my notes right now. All right, but that's great. So the gray password is king. I need the gray pass card though too. So I need a password for each pass card, and I need 8 of each of them. And then I need to get to the main computer, wherever that is, at I guess MTC Corp, and destroy the satellite dish or whatever that's controlling people's minds or whatever. To get the rest of the passwords and cards, you'll have to find each of the scientists working on the project. Once you gather all the cards, you'll need to find the main computer to use them. I don't know where the main computer is. Uh-oh. You don't know where it is? He's the computer guy. He's the IT guy. How does he not know where the computer is? Okay, note. Okay, so we know we need he doesn't know where main computer is. I'm going to add all these notes after the stream, guys, to my webpage. Okay, so and other than Cal Davis, I don't know any of the names of the remaining 6 scientists who worked on the project. Okay, so he's calling himself a scientist. I thought he was an IT guy. Okay, so he's a scientist. Yeah, okay. He designed a computer, but you can be a scientist. He's a computer scientist, right? He's a scientist. Scientist. All right, 1 of 8. So who are the other scientists, guys? Let me see here. The other scientists are, well, there's Carl Linsky. He's the dead guy that were like at the beginning of the game. There's this guy, Larry Hammond, right? There's Cal Davis, which I've been mentioning. There's also a few more of them. There's David Pope, Maurice Gribble. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm missing. Am I missing 3? Oh, there's John Kloss. He was one of them. So I think there's only 2 scientists. Maybe I've not found yet in the game. So I know where they. I know Cal Davis is dead. Carl Linsky is dead. This guy's alive. Larry Hammond here is alive. John Klaus, he's in hiding. We know where he is. We've talked to him before. He looked like Luke Skywalker. Maurice Gribble, he wouldn't talk to us. He's like retired or something in Palm Springs, but we know where he is. David Pope, I can't remember if I was able to talk to him or not. We might have talked to him. I'll have to go back and check. But yeah, I'm still missing like at least a couple of the scientists I've not found yet. Okay, so this guy just explained like the whole game to us, like what we need to do here. If I were you, I'd start with the accounting people at Gideon. Oh no, we got more leads, guys. We got more leads. This is fantastic. Okay, so we're getting a new lead. So we're getting a new name, guys. New name, new lead. We actually got 2 names. We got Tom Griffith, the VP of MTC Corp, and now we got another one, accounting people at Gideon. And then this person's name is Jerome. And he's at Gideon, so I guess I'll have to fly to Gideon Enterprises, or maybe they'll get. Oh my new deal! We got so many names, guys. Oh no, oh no. So what do I do, guys? When I get names, when I get names of different characters, I can try asking Vanessa, our secretary, and she can give us maybe info on the nav codes for where these people are for free. If I can't get it, I could try, paying our informant Lee for the information. Or I find the right character in the game and ask them the right questions, threaten or bribe them, and get it that way as well. It's much quicker, though, to just go through Vanessa or Lee, I think. So I probably end up doing that. So Jerome Melbourne, I got to spell the name right there. So let me write it down just exactly as it's shown here. Okay, Jerome Milbourne. Okay, and then there's Ed Bradley. And then there's Arnold Dweeb. Arnold Dweeb. Arnold Dweeb. The names are so goofy in this game, guys. It's so silly. It's so silly. They might have names of the people that received checks from MTC Corp. Okay, so what he's saying there is they may know about people who worked for MTC Corp. And what he's saying there is the scientist. So therefore, I need to ask them about the scientists' names. All right, so basically I need to find these people and ask each of these guys about all the different 8 scientists. So I'll go through the whole thing here and I'll ask them the name of each of the scientists, like Cal Davis, Karl Linsky. I don't really need Larry Hammond. I need to find his pass card though. So yeah, each of these scientists. I know where, like I said, I know where a lot of the scientists are. All right, so now we can try bribing or threatening. I don't think it's going to happen. I'll tell you what I know. About a year ago, Tom Griffith. Okay, so I don't know if Tom Griffith is important or not. He's a VP of MTC Corp. Who knows? Maybe he's the big bad guy in the game, right? We don't even know it. Maybe he's a card-carrying member of Law and Order. Tom Griffith. Okay, so I'll ask. So I'm going to ask Vanessa. Wow, how did I get all this information, guys? I asked him about Law and Order. I didn't get any info there. I asked him about Robert Knott, and then I didn't get anything from there. I think I asked him about, was it MTC Corp? So, okay, yeah. So Wanda Peck with the Chronicle, San Francisco Chronicle, she was kind of getting us in the right direction about asking this guy about Law and Order, but really what we need to ask him about was MTC Corp. Oh, gosh, I hit the wrong button again. Okay, we got to hit enter, get through all this. I want to ask him a different question. Oh, let's ask him about Overlord, guys. That's right. I'm not sure why gray is in all caps. I think they're letting me know it's like a it's a key item or something. That's the way the game tells you that. I was trying to look it up, guys. I don't know if you can actually I don't know if the mouse is actually, see, I got a mouse here. I can move it around, but I don't know if this game actually uses a mouse. I think it's all text. It's almost like a text adventure, guys. It's just that we got images on the screen and music. All right, so I want to ask about Gray. So I can help you, Gray. Gray. He has a gray key card. Okay, let's ask him about Overlord. Overlord is the continuation of a project that was attempted in England 50 years ago and failed. Now, with new technology, they are attempting to control the actions of an individual through microchips and satellite transmissions. Ew. Yeah, okay. Crazy, pretty crazy. Password. I already know his password. It's King. My password is King. Yay. So yeah, essentially there's 16 key things in this game to finish the game probably. That is, I need to get 8 passwords and I need to get 8 pass cards. I need to get possession of the pass cards and then I need to get the knowledge of the passwords. And I already have some of the other passwords and 1 or 2 of the pass cards, I think. But I'm missing a lot of pass cards, I think. I think John Kloss did give us his pass card. His green pass card. And his password was pawn, John Kloss. So there you go. Yeah, they're all like, I could probably, how many different unique chess pieces are there, guys, right? Is there only 8? There's the, let's see if it's been so long since I played chess. There's the pawn, there's the rook, the knight, the bishop, the king, the queen. That's 6. What are the other chess pieces, guys? Oh man. Is that it really? I'm gonna look it up right now, guys. I gotta dig it up. Chess pieces. I've not played chess in forever. Oh, that's it. There is only 6. The pawn, the bishop, the knight, the rook, the queen, and the king. So there's 6 unique chess piece names. I think one of the passwords is checkmate. That's right. One of the passwords is checkmate. So then I guess I know what. So basically, I can guess what 7 of the 8 passwords are. There's only the 8th password I don't know yet, I think, then. And then I need to get the pass cards, of course. All right, let's ask him about the other keywords here, guys. This guy's an information dump. He's given us a lot of possibilities of new leads, so that's good. Because I keep feeling like I'm running on empty here. I might be running out of ideas, but that was good to ask him about MTC Corp. Or actually, I got the information from probably asking about Gideon Enterprises, right? Gideon Enterprises. Things went from bad to worse when Frank Shimming took over the presidency of Gideon Enterprises. Frank Shimming? Met him on before he was president. It was MTC Corp, right? Is that what unlocked like everything? Yeah, okay, so you ask Larry Hammond about MTC Corp, and then you get the full information dump from the guy. It's like you just need that one secret, password basically when you're talking to somebody to get the information. That's a lot of how the game goes, it seems like. Because we got this kind of puzzle stuff in this game, which is kind of cool. You got to take a lot of notes that keep track of all these people and places and things. And then there's the element in the game where you're flying, you're doing the flight simulator thing kind of with the hovercraft. That's kind of cool. And then there's the shooting game, like where you go in two-dimensional, like side-scrolling shooting. And then there's the like adventure, like walk around and open drawers and open lockers and things and kind of look for hidden items. So there's like 4 main types of gameplay in this game, and then it goes on a loop from there, I guess. Nexus. I designed the Nexus system. There is a main computer and 8 access terminals, but I also built a failsafe into the system. To stop the Overlord project, you will need all 8 pass cards and passwords. You must then find the location of the main Nexus computer. Enter the pass cards into the main computer, and you can initiate the self-destruct sequence. This will destroy all data and the relay satellite as well. Q. That's going to be cool. I don't know if there'll be a video, like a movie sort of thing, an animation of some sort of that happening at the end of the game. We'll find out, I guess. That'd be interesting. Let's see. Let's ask him about insurance. Nah. I already asked him about pass card. My gray pass card was stolen by members of the Law and Order Party. You'll have to get it from them, and that's not going to be easy. I have no idea where their main headquarters are, but if you find that location, chances are my gray pass card will be there. Okay, yes, that's what I thought. So he thinks it's at their headquarters. Probably at their headquarters. So my bet, guys, is what's going to happen is when I do find the Law and Order headquarters, I'll get out of my speeder. I think that's what it's called, the hovercraft or the hover car, and then I'll immediately go into like the gunfight and scene, and then I'll go into the hidden object scene, and I'll have to walk around their headquarters looking for that card, and I'm sure I'll find it. I don't know where his terminal is though. Larry Hammond's terminal where I'd use the card, but I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't need to access his computer. I just need to access the main Nexus computer, right? So, main Nexus computer, right? So Nexus is a system. I don't know if it is like a Windows operating system or if it's actually like an intranet. It's like an actual proprietary system just used by the employees of MTC Corp. Okay, so I've asked him about all the keywords. I guess we'll ask him about some people. So maybe he can give us information on some people. Let's start with Carl Linsky. He's the dead guy that we're trying to find out about. So I can help you. Wait, did I spell that wrong? Carl Linsky. Oh, it's Carl. It's Lin Sky. Linsky. Is it Linsky? Have I been pronouncing it wrong, guy? Linsky? Carl Linsky? Oh, he doesn't know him? Actually, I think the whole point of the Project Overlord is none of the scientists knew what the other scientists were working on. And maybe some of them didn't even know each other personally. Some did know each other personally. I don't know if I might have written down the connection between all of them. He does know Cal Davis, though. So let's talk about Cal Davis. He was a colleague of mine, and I don't believe his death was an accident. Let's ask him about, actually, what is Cal Davis's, I think Cal Davis's password is checkmate. That didn't give me anything. I don't know what color his pass card is. I have a bunch of different passwords that might work for his computer, though, like, the the September password and stuff I have. EHCCETAMK. All right. Let me go through the scientist names because they may be important. John Klaus, he's one of the scientists. No, he doesn't know anything about him. Or doesn't have anything to say. Another scientist is Maurice Gribble. Oh, Maurice. The second head is distracting. Daryl there. Maurice Gribble. Oh, yeah. And another thing you got to do in this game, guys, is you got to ask them about themselves, right? So let's ask him about himself. Larry Hammond. Most people think I'm two-faced. I think it's because I'm usually pleasant, but Daryl's so ornery all the time. So do I just ask about Daryl? I can't help you. Wait a minute. Larry Hammond. Daryl with 2 L's. I didn't spell it right. Note that. Did I not note that? Yeah, I should write that down. Daryl's the name of his second head. So is it Daryl Hammond then? Darrell Hammond. Daryl is my brother, and we're quite inseparable. Okay, so there's nothing to be done there with that. Let's see what else. David Pope. He's another scientist. Sorry, can't help you. Okay, we asked about Law and Order. I don't think Sandra Larson. Does he know any of these women? I doubt it. I think she was like the girlfriend, right? Yeah, of Karlinski. Karlinski was cheating on his other girlfriend, Dolores Lightbody, with Sandra Larson. Sandra Larson is kind of the one who knew all about this sort of conspiracy stuff or this this underground organization stuff, the secret project stuff. I guess Karlinski was sharing a lot of information with her. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm reached the dead end here. Oh, I don't have any other questions. I could ask him about Sonny Fletcher. He's like my protege. I don't know. My predecessor. He was a PI working for Karlinski when he was alive. He had some info, but you had to like bribe him a lot. Spelled that last name right. Fletcher. Sonny. Okay. No, he doesn't know. All right, so they might have reached the end with this guy. Okay, so now what? Loading. Okay, so let me do save. Now, by asking questions of people, I think you kind of open up more story. So other things unlocked, and I can now access more things. And obviously, I got more names now, guys. So this is great. So Tom Griffith, he's the VP of MTC Corp. And then I got 3 names for accounting with Gideon. And they would know, they might have information on where the checks were sent, guys. So basically, what I think they're getting at here is the accounting people will know the employees who are the scientists will probably bribe the accountants or something. I don't know. And then they can give us the address to where they were sending their paychecks. And then we'll get the nav codes that way, guys. So then we'll find all of the scientists probably that way. But we'll have to get them probably from all 3 different accountants. So we got to go talk to each of the accountants and get all the information, the full story from all of them that way. So that gives us 4 leads now we can possibly go to. So the next thing I do is I talk to Vanessa, and maybe she can give us the nav codes for these people. So I type V for Vanessa. So let's bring Vanessa up, guys. And let's talk to her. She's so nice. She's so nice.
Hello, Tex.
Hello. I'm Tex Murphy, by the way. Find out about... Okay, yeah, so let's ask her about Tom Griffith.
Can't help you there.
Okay, she doesn't know about Tom Griffith. That's okay. It's okay. We got other names here. Jerome. Wait a minute. I should just go ask. Why did I not ask Larry Hammond? I could have asked Larry Hammond about these people, and he might have just given me the nav codes. But I don't know. We'll find out. Hey, Once Kills on YouTube. How you doing? Kind of late, yeah. I'm up a little late right now on Adventure Thursday. Melbourne. Borny?
I'll check it out.
So check it out, guys. That means she's gonna get us a fax, because they still use fax machines in the future, guys. I think this is like the year 2030 or something. Ed Bradley.
Can't help you there.
She doesn't know Ed Bradley. Hopefully I spelled that right. Let me try that again, guys. Ed Bradley.
Can't help you there.
Okay. I'd be totally screwed, guys, if I end up writing down the wrong, spelling the name wrong or writing it down wrong. Arnold Dweeb.
Can't help you there.
Okay, so she's going to get us one guy's information, but that's about it. So we're going to leave her. We could ask Lee about the remaining guys, but looks like we're going to get some info about Jerome from Vanessa for free. So yeah, that's good. I could ask the others. I could ask Lee about the others. Where was I once, Killos, on YouTube? I've been having computer issues, guys. I've been having computer issues. I think I got all the bugs worked out. Basically, I had locked myself out of my C drive. Oh, here we go. Incoming fax, guys. Yay! Incoming fax. Long story short, I had to get in the registry and just kind of like break into my own C drive. Jerome Melbourne lives in San Francisco. Oh, he's nearby, guys. So he's at NC 4623. Let's do this. NC 4623. I should have another video once Kilos posted on my other channel tomorrow. Oh. I mean, obviously, when I don't have access to my own computer, it makes it difficult to do like video editing and stuff. Lives in San Francisco, so 4623. 4623. Okay, Q. All right. Fantastic. So we can go ask him about all these people too. But what I want to do actually is I want to get back out, talk to Larry Hammond, ask him about these names that he mentioned, because I should have asked him about these guys. Why did I not do that, guys? I should have done that. Yeah, I got to get to bed too once, kiddos, on YouTube. The address I have for the mute. No, okay, we read this, guys. We read it already. Get me out of this. Have we finished it? Okay, question. All right, here we go. All right, so let's ask him about first Tom Griffith. He's the VP of MTC Corp. He's vice president of MTC. I think he's more responsible for what's going on than Frank Schimming. Oh. See, I was wondering, we got like an evil vice president here. That's probably what I was wondering, if like Frank Schimming kind of is like, he's all business, he's all money, he don't care. But the VP guy, he's like power hungry because he's not president, right? He's power hungry. He's the vice president. Yeah, I gotta watch out for the vice president. All right, so let's go ahead and ask about these other guys. The somehow he knows the names of the accounting people at the company. I'm not sure why, but he knows their names. So let's ask about Jerome Milbourne. He may have names of people associated with MTC. All right, Ed Bradley. He looks like a typical accountant. You can find him at NC. There it is, guys. There it is, right there. Fantastic. See, there you go. It's for free. I didn't even have to pay Lee for this information. I just asked him. I always forget about that sometimes, guys. It's like I get information from someone and I don't immediately like ask them more questions. I should be asking them more questions. It's like you don't really have a dialogue tree. It's like I said, this is like a text adventure. It's like you got to write down the name, spell it correctly, then go back into the question dialogue and then type it in and press enter. It's not like you just go down the dialogue tree all different ways until you get to the right answer. You got to actually, it's an interesting game. I have not played a lot of text adventures before. I wonder if that's why it's called Tex Murphy, because it's like a text adventure. I don't know. I don't know where the name Tex comes from. I have to look that up on Wiki or something. So there we go, guys. 7312. And now I'm going to write down where I got the information from, because I think that's kind of important. It was from Larry Hammond. And this was from Vanessa. That's how I got Jerome's info. I like to keep track of where I get my information from, because I can maybe go back to those same people and ask them questions as well. Yeah, luckily I fixed it once, Kills, my computer. I was at a situation, guys, where I was going to have to like try to back up what I could and then reinstall Windows. And that was going to be a big pain in the butt, because with my streaming setup and everything, it's kind of a big, it's kind of like a big deal. I got to back up everything, guys. Always back up your stuff, guys. Once, I'm just kind of off topic here a little bit. Once, like, I don't know, 15 years ago, my hard drive crashed. I didn't have anything backed up. I lost everything. I had so much cool stuff back from the late 90s and early 2000s. It's all gone because my hard drive just crashed on me and I didn't have it backed up. So back up your stuff, guys. Buy an extra hard drive or external drive or something and keep your stuff backed up. Okay, let me ask him about Arnold Dweeb. Arnold Dweeb. Boop. He knows Gideon MTC Corporation pretty well, but watch him. He's slippery. If he pats you on the back, he's trying to get you to cough up something. Okay. All right. We didn't know where he is, but that's okay, guys. So we now have we have 2 places we can go, and we have 4 names we can ask about. So that's good. I think we're at a good stopping point here, guys. So we're going to pick this up hopefully next Adventure Thursday here next week. And then tomorrow, Fantasy Friday, I'd like to play more Earthbound Beginnings. It's been a while since I've been playing some more of that. Anyways, guys, I'm WaybackGuy. I play retro and indie games every weekday. I play RPGs on Friday. I play adventure games here, like point-and-click puzzle games on Thursday. Indie games on Wednesday. Action games like shooters, fighters, that sort of thing on Tuesdays. And on Mondays, I play platforming games, including Metroidvania type of games, guys. But mostly just all retro games. Like I was thinking about this last night, actually, when I was trying to go to sleep. What is retro, guys? And I kind of feel like 2005 is kind of the point where a lot of things changed. By that, I mean, like, first-person shooters, they started getting, like, really fancy graphics. AAA games became a thing in 2005. It's cost tens of millions of dollars to make a AAA game in the mid-2000s, basically. And if you're into sports games, I think it was EA and 2K Sports. They made contract deals with like the NBA and NFL and stuff to exclusively do those games. So sports games like before 2005 were kind of creative and they had a lot of variety in them and stuff. But when that happened, it was like no competition. The whole sports genre died, in my opinion, around the mid 2000s. Indie games, of course, became kind of a thing in the 2000s as well. So I kind of consider retro kind of about the first 30 years of video gaming, from the 70s up through like early 2000s, maybe. I don't know. So I play games of that age, typically the early 2000s to the 70s. I don't know if I played a 70s game on my channel yet. I played like a 1982 game, I think. I'm going to play Moon Patrol maybe next Tuesday, so check me out on Tuesday for Action Tuesday. It'll probably be a pretty short stream. It's the first game where they did parallax scrolling, which is like the background moves. They have like a background that moves slower than the foreground, like in Super Mario World or something. So that's really cool. Little history there. Anyways, guys, I'm WaybackGuy. If you have a video game request, you can always leave it in the chat or in the comments or, on my Discord at discord.waybackguy.com. Anyways, guys, I'm WaybackGuy, and we'll see you next time. We are at the bounty hunting stage. Let's go, guys. Let's hope we don't die. We did just save those. We're okay. Oh, yeah, we're getting in a gunfight. Here we go, guys. All right, so it's got a duck. Just got a duck. They say it's going to be a little more tricky than other parts of the game with the guns. Oh. So the gameplay here is basically I got to duck under the... holy crap, there's like so many of them. Jay.